Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got one more.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
A war of words is spewing over U.S. Vice President JD Vance's recent comments about, quote, Chinese peasants. On Tuesday, Beijing slammed Vance for his comments that have drawn widespread ire and ridicule on China's internet in comparisons with Vance's own self-proclaimed hillbilly background. Our Will Ripley has the story.
Couch fucker.
Well, good morning, everybody.
The American hillbilly versus China's so-called peasants. It all started with this.
And to make it a little bit more
we
crystal
watched this video. We watched the original. Yeah, we saw the original.
clear, we borrow money
This guy about tariffs. It was on Unboxed.
Oh, that's right.
from Chinese peasants to buy the things those Chinese peasants manufacture. From Chinese peasants.
Vance's Chinese peasants comment reaching Beijing within hours.
Okay, so this is funny because they didn't really edit this because I paused this to read it the first time through. This person says, generally, how does a vice president get away with calling Chinese people peasants in 2025? Holy shit. I mean, and then the bottom one says, I mean, so ignorant calling Chinese people that. Clearly he needs a trip to China.
Government's response? Swift and scathing.
Chinese peasants are enjoying the world's largest high-speed rail network, the most advanced EV cars, live on one of the safest countries in the world with little crime. They have more affordable and better, I think it's standards of living. Does it go down? No, let me go back.
And that's like, that shit is true. Like I said, China since the 80s has been building a middle class. And the middle class in China is a lot better off than the middle class here because we are destroying the middle class currently.
Is this at the high? Yeah. The bottom one says USA cannot get dumber than this. Is he aware that China is thousands of years ahead of the USA in development, and the whole world has moved on from the supremacist white men complex?
Hilarious.
And scathing.
It's both astonishing and lamentable to hear this vice president make such ignorant and disrespectful remarks.
On China's tightly controlled internet, government censors are allowing Vance's interview to go viral.
I wonder why.
They lifted the fucking ban on fucking CNN
Listen,
interviews.
The Chinese government is not full of like they're not like, we have an adversarial relationship with China. We've gone over this. Politically, economically, we have an adversarial relationship with China.
Yo. Brenna says he's helping make Americans peasants, not China. That's what it's MAPA. Make Americans peasants again.
And the Chinese government has done some terrible shit to its own people.
Yes.
So they're not the good guys here.
No. But we're joining them in the bad guy category.
Yeah, right. But neither are we. Once again, why are we the bad guys now?
Amplifying the outrage, igniting anger and sarcasm. Have you said thank you for the money we lent you?
Damn, son.
Oh, shit.
Damn. Dang.
With those when I went through puberty. Honka honka, we're all gonna die. Anyway,
damn, just blew up our whole face. She just mushed our shit. We just got mushed.
That could even be a callback to when Vance told Zelensky to be thankful for what we did for Ukraine.
That's exactly what that is.
Whoever this is, they got chops.
That's damn. Put the gloves back on, bro.
You didn't have to do all that.
Sarcasm.
Chill.
Have you said thank you for the money we lent you? A reference to China.
And you bringing up the fact that we broke and we out here just stunting, going paycheck to paycheck, living in a lifestyle that we can't afford. You ain't have to say it like that.
Being the second largest foreign.
Like when that Eddie Murphy joke where he was talking about the ice cream. It's like, and your daddy's an alcoholic. Like, you didn't have to alcoholic us. Damn.
and holder of U.S. government debt, and that infamous Oval Office exchange with Ukraine's president.
You should be thanking the president.
One hashtag about the Chinese peasants remark shot to the top of China's Twitter-like platform Weibo, with millions of views and counting. Many comments boasting of China's modern achievements. Look, this is their true face.
Yo, they can stop making robots, though.
Yeah, don't cut that out.
This is their true face. I am not a white racist. We're gonna have
I
to
am
get
not
out
a
of here.
racist.
We're gonna have to get out of here, Tom.
Yeah, this is
We're gonna
this is
have
not
to.
going.
We're gonna have to dip.
Arrogant and rude as always. We may be
Bro is over here. Got. He got everybody thinking we all the white supremacists. Like, hold on, y'all. Hold on. There's nuance. There's nuance here.
peasants, but we have the world's best high-speed rail, the most powerful logistics, and leading AI and drone technologies. Aren't such peasants quite impressive? Former Global Times editor Hu Xijin posted on Weibo, this true peasant who came out of rural America seems to lack perspective. Many people are urging him to visit China and see reality with his own eyes. Many in China are interpreting Vance's comments as describing all Chinese people. Some even referencing Vance's memoir and movie.
How many times have you seen this?
As one social media post put it, the author of Hillbilly Elegy is calling Chinese peasants? Really?
Bro, they cooking you.
Incidentally, Hillbilly Elegy was
couch fucker.
translated into Mandarin. It's actually
Yeah, look at this peasant city behind him
Yeah,
in Taiwan.
Like, you could probably say that about China in like the 80s and the 90s, like because it still was not it was a less developed country.
Right.
But now their economy is slowing down a little bit, but that's after decades of growth.
Oh, fucking Christy in the chat says, I don't think they mean all Americans, Mikey. Oh, they are. Savage.
a bestseller in China. But the vice president's soundbite has spiraled into
No,
yet
he is
another
not a
war
serious
of words
person, Diz.
between the U.S. and China. Many Chinese are calling his remark proof of what they call American arrogance, as if U.S. China tensions weren't bad enough over things like tariffs, technology, Taiwan. CNN has reached out to JD Vance's office for comment, and so far, nothing. Will Ripley,
I wonder why.
CNN.
Maybe there's a new couch.
Taipei.
Have you seen all the
Well, China
JD
now
Vance
facing
fucking memes? Have you
Yeah,
seen
they're
all the
gross.
memes? Yeah,
They're
like
really cringe.
it's really ridiculous how many unserious people are in serious positions,
Right.
and like we all just have to deal with it for some reason. Like
Oh my God. Hold on.
like JD Vance and fucking Kash Patel and that idiot who's apparently our trade representative and Pam Bondi and all these other motherfuckers who are completely unserious people. And they're in positions where we have to take them seriously.
Check out some of our other content. We would love to see what you think about the one on the screen right now.